Hey, coaches, it's Micki here, and I'm super excited to be here live today to share with you how 2B mindset completely changed my relationship with the scale. And the hope here is that it is going to change your relationship with the scale, because at the end of the day, the scale is your best friend. So, welcome to the live. As you guys are hopping in, can you please say hello and let me know where you are from? I'll give a minute or two. I'm Micki Fernandez, and I am from the Big Apple, New York City. And thank goodness that I can eat a lot of apples in the 2B mindset, because you know, that's an FFC. All right. Hey, Connie, how are you? How are you? Awesome. Hey, guys, tag your coaches. Tag your coaches and tell them to get on this live, because my hope is that I can share, as I share with you my journey, that you can share my testimony with my new relationship with the scale, and you can go out there and spread the word, guys, because seriously, don't be scared of the scale. Don't be scared of the scale. All right, so hey Melly, hola Lily, hola Karina, ¿cómo está? How's everybody? And by the way, I am a talker, and I talk a lot, especially because I'm very passionate about this program, just in case you haven't noticed. And Kevin told me that I only have 20 minutes to talk, and I can talk about this like all day long. But here, I have my niece here with me from Orlando, and I told her to time my butt. So, did you start timing me already? How much time I got?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. I already wasted 2 minutes of my time. So here we go, guys. Say hello as you're hopping in. Let me know where you guys are from, and tag your coaches. All right, guys. So here's the story. I've been on 2B mindset. I've been living the 2B mindset lifestyle for 14 months. And believe you me, it was the hardest secret to keep, because I talk when I'm very passionate about something, and so I couldn't share much. But the first thing that I want to share with you, and I hope you guys all purchase the 2B mindset package, okay? And there are 8 principles, and I can come in here and share with you how all 8 principles changed my life. And so I know that I spoke, I just mentioned about the scale, but I got to tell you that you can't develop a relationship with the scale if you don't have your journal, okay? And so as you start receiving your package, you're gonna get that pretty beautiful journal, the tracker journal. Well, we didn't have that tracker journal when we first started last February 6th to be exact. And so we had to use a regular journal. And I realized that the reason I had stopped weighing myself, okay, is because I didn't want to face the truth. Hellers, if you're not happy with where you at with your weight, you don't want to weigh yourself, right? And so a lot of people have this misconception that if you are weighing yourself, that weighing yourself every day is not healthy because the scale doesn't define you. Of course the scale doesn't define you. Absolutely not. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Sharad. The scale doesn't define you, because the scale doesn't know your heart. The scale doesn't know your soul. The scale doesn't know your mindset, okay? But the scale keeps us honest. It keeps you honest, and that's why a lot of people stop weighing themselves, because they don't want to face the truth. And you know what? The truth will set you free. And so that's why when I talk about 2B mindset, I always say 2B mindset, to live a 2B mindset lifestyle is to be free. And I feel totally free, like they took me out of the cage, you know. Hey, Carlos, hola, hola. And so here's what the scale does, guys, okay? And this is my analogy that I love to share about the scale, okay? Have you guys ever read, love you too, girl, have you guys ever read the 5 love languages? Who's read the 5 love languages? Because if you haven't, and you're in a relationship, you should read the 5 love languages, because that's the reason why a lot of relationships fall apart. And you're probably saying, Micki, you're here to talk about the scale. Why are you talking about the 5 love languages? Let me explain to you why, okay? Because in the 5 love languages, you're gonna understand each other's language, love, right? And so when you understand that, you have a healthy relationship with your spouse, with your better half, whoever that is, okay? And so I don't have a better half, but I had an unhealthy relationship with the scale. Like, we didn't freaking understand each other. Like I told Carl in Mexico, my mindset, thank you, Jahida, my mindset spoke one language and my body spoke another. So we didn't know what the hell we were talking about. Like, we would talk to each other and we're like, huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? I don't understand what you're saying. We didn't understand each other. And that's the reason why my weight was always like a freaking roller coaster ride. You would have thought that I was in Great Adventures riding on the roller coaster ride, because we as heck didn't understand each other, okay? And so, like, when my fitness was on point, because fitness has always been my passion, nutrition not so much, okay? So when my fitness was on point, my nutrition was on point. Like, we were here. The minute my fitness went down that roller coaster ride, I was done. Nutrition went downhill. And so when Ilana told us on February 6th, you're going to start weighing yourself every day, I'm like, oh, snaps. I need to face reality. Okay? And so my mindset and my body, we both went to the To Be Mindset school. Because remember, like, my mindset spoke, for argument's sake, my mindset spoke Chinese, my body spoke Spanish, okay? So, no te entiendo, I don't understand you. And so we went to the To Be Mindset school with Ilana, and now we both speak the same language. And so this is how it happened. Every day, we had to go and weigh ourselves, okay? We had this great scale. By the way, I'll share the link if you want to get the scale. I mean, you can use any scale, but this scale was, it's Bluetooth, and there's an app you download on your phone. And every day, like, I was so excited to get on the scale. Why? Because you need to journal every day what you're eating. And this is why this program is for everybody. I don't care where you're at in your life. You need to experience. To Be Mindset is an experience, okay? It's an experience. So every morning and day one, like, this is crazy, right? So here's my day one. I wrote down, I weighed 168.2 on day one. I wasn't too happy about that number, but you know what? I owned it. I had to own that number. And then in this program, you had to write down everything that you're eating every day. And one of the things that Micki doesn't like to do is write. So I had to start doing the things that I didn't like to do, like weighing myself and writing down everything I was eating. And so as I was writing down my foods, every day, the scale will go down. I'm like, alrighty then. I was so happy the next day when I saw that scale go down. And then I was a very good girl, and I wrote down everything that I ate. And then the next day, oh snaps, I went down another pound. In 2 days, I had gone down 2 pounds. So now I'm like, okay, I think I'm getting this. This stuff that Ilana talks about, like no carbs at night, this stuff works. I was like carb loading at night before. No wonder my butt was getting so big. I'm sorry. But it did. Okay? I was eating the wrong stuff. But as I was writing everything down, I started understanding this is where the healthy relationship with the scale came in. Because as I was writing down everything that I was eating, I started noticing which foods were my weight loss foods. Like, aha. So every time that I have spinach at night, the next day when I get on that scale, the number keeps going down. And all of a sudden, I fell in love. I fell in love with the scale. I said, the scale keeps my butt honest. That's what it does. But then here's what happens. You know, when you're in a relationship and you start testing your relationship, right? I said, let me test this relationship with the scale. I'm going to have a little bit of my mom's, rice and beans at night. Let me see if this really works. The next day, the number went up. I'm like, damn, she's right. I can't have carbs at night. The scale kept me honest, because that's what it does, guys. The scale keeps you honest. In the morning, the scale's going to tell you, hey, Sharon, you were a good girl yesterday. Or the scale may say, Micki, you were not a good girl yesterday. And that's what it does. So that's how you start developing this relationship and you start understanding each other, you know? Does that make sense, guys? Give me some love. Is that making sense? How much time I got?
10 minutes.
I got 10 minutes. All right, awesome. And so you can't do the scale. Hi, Xiomara. Xiomara, it's so good to see you in here. You can't do the scale without the journal. Like, they go hand in hand. You know, like, you can't, like, in this program, guys, I know I'm here just to talk about the scale, but it's so much deeper than that, right? Like, I want you guys to totally trust this process with the scale, because I know for a long time people have stayed away from the scale because the scale doesn't define you, right? Like I shared earlier, the only one who defines you is your creator. That's the only one who defines who you are, not the scale. The scale is just here to keep you on track. The scale tells you which foods work for you, which ones don't work for you. And so this is a hidden miss thing here, guys. This journey, I want you guys to completely trust the process. I can't stress that enough, to just trust the process. Yes, Leslie, the scale is a freaking tool. Like, that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a tool to keep you honest. It's a tool that's going to help you understand your body. Okay? It's a tool that's going to help you identify which foods work for you and which foods don't. Okay? So, and the scale, by the way, guys, and the journal is for no one else. Like, the scale and the journal, because they go in hand. That's why you got the water first, veggies most, daily weigh in the scale, one of the bunny ears. Okay? Don't negotiate, guys. You don't negotiate this process. Follow it through. You've got to follow it through. I want you to experience this. Like, I am so happy that, like I said, like, I feel like I'm freaking out of the closet with the 2B mindset, that now we are just going to impact so many lives, guys, because this is everyone's struggle, okay? Everyone's struggle who stayed away from the scale. And people who stay away from the scale, I'm telling you right now, when you look at it, and I see that my friend Tiffany's here, who's also in the test group, when you look at the number in the scale and you're not happy with it, I want you to know that that's emotional baggage you've been carrying for far too long, and it's time to let it go. Let that freaking baggage go, and just trust the process. Weigh yourself every day. Write everything you're eating, okay? Even if you eat a peanut, write it down, okay? The water intake, guys, that's the other thing. Like, it goes hand in hand. I'm sorry, Kevin. I was told to talk about the scale. Actually, I shared that I was going to talk about the scale, but he said you can't do one without the other. You can't do one without the other. And the water, like, you got to write down how much water you're drinking. Like, as Beachbody coaches, we know that we take our body weight divided by half. That's minimum you should be drinking with water. But guess what? Most of us work out. So when you work out, you got to drink more water, okay? If you're stressed out, good stress, bad stress, it's stress. Drink more water. If you're not sleeping 7 to 8 hours, drink more water in addition to half of your body weight. And you got to document that, guys. And when you start documenting that, guys, you're going to see, thank you, Profe, you're going to see that water plays a huge role. Like, I always knew that we had to drink water, but now, oh my goodness, like, these two bunnies, guys, is the real deal. Like, seriously, real deal. Water first. Yes, Sharon, just like you, I drink a gallon a day. Why? Because that's half of my body weight. I don't sleep 7 to 8 hours. I wish, but I don't. I'm always stressed. I'm always hyper, like this, all the time. This is my life, okay? So I need more water. And what was the other thing? Stress, not enough sleep, and I work out. So when I drink the gallon of water, that takes care of everything. It takes care of my half of my body weight. It takes care that I work out, and blah, 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 blah. And so that's what it is. A gallon a day keeps the doctor away. It's not just the apple that keeps the doctor away. It's the freaking gallon of water. So drink your water up, people, okay? So, and write it down. I can, like, test it out. Test it like I did with the carbs. I want you to test out when you're not drinking that enough water. Because you know what? The scale's going to tell you the next day. The scale's going to tell you, Tara, you were good. You drank your water. Or Tara, you did not drink all your water. Do you follow me where the relationship is here, guys? Do you see why I have this new passion and love for the scale, you know? And there are days, guys, okay, here's a perfect example, like live example. Yesterday I was at the hospital. How much time I got?
6 minutes.
Oh, that's because I'm talking like really fast because I want to get in a lot of stuff before my time is up. So yesterday I spent all day at the hospital with my niece. And you know the hospital doesn't have a lot of great food, right? But I went prepared. I bought some broccoli chips. I bought my beach bar, you know. And surprisingly enough, they had a great Caesar salad at the hospital. That's the beauty about this program, guys, is that, you know, you can eat anything, okay? But when we got home late at night, we ended up, there was no time to cook. And so my family ordered, you know, these amazing tacos. Like, if you guys live in New York, I got to hook you up with this place because it was really good. Anyway, but guess what? I had carbs last night. Yep, shoot me. I had carbs last night. I did, and I knew I shouldn't have. But when you're that famished and you're so hungry, you eat it. So I didn't want to get on the scale this morning. I'm like, and this morning I was like, oh, great, Micki. So tomorrow you got to go talk about the scale, and you had carbs last night. So you know that scale number is going to go up. So I didn't want to get on the scale this morning. I really didn't because I knew I was a bad girl. But surprisingly enough, I only went up 0.2 ounces. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll get rid of you tomorrow and then some. Like, that's the confidence you're going to get with this program, guys. Like, it's just crazy. Like, when you see that the scale goes up a little bit, you're like, whatever. It is what it is. I know how to reverse that. Like, you're going to learn how to reverse that, you know? So, let's see. I want to address this, okay? Because Carol says, hard for me to drink water. It's not going to be hard for you if... Carol, what's your goal? Can we role play here for a second? Is that okay if I pick on you? Carol? Let me know here, Carol. What's your goal, Carol? Yada, you should have seen my face when I got in this. Okay, so hopefully Carol's going to share what her goal is. Like, we're family here, right? We're family. Okay, great. Awesome. We're family. We can share, right? So, Carol, what is your ultimate goal with the To Be Mindset program? Share with us what your goal is, okay? Yes, I'm the truth. I only speak the truth, okay? I only speak the truth. So as we wait for, okay, all right, great. So Carol, you want to evict, okay? Don't lose it. Because you know what happens when you lose your keys? You freaking find them because you're always looking for them. If you lose something, you're always looking for it. You don't want to find back those 30 pounds, so you're going to evict. As a matter of fact, when they did my interview, that's what I said. I evicted because I have no intention of finding it back. No intention. Evict that, okay? So you want to evict the 30 pounds. You want to learn how to eat and not just eat like mindless eating, right? You don't want that. So guess what? Drink up, okay? Drinking water is non-negotiable. For too long, we've been negotiating the non-negotiable, and it's time to stop. And this program is going to teach you that. And believe you me, when you get on that scale and you realize that you're drinking all that water, you and water are going to be like this. Best friend in the whole wide world. Okay? So that's what I have to say about that. Okay. Who's next? Who else has a question for me? Because I think by now you get my relationship with water. Oh yeah, and by the way, I think my girl Saudi, you're in the house? I'm in Saudi's house right now. Let me see. I thought I saw another question in here. That's a good point. Jenny says, I don't want to lose weight, but I want to learn more about nutrition to help others. Yes, yes, absolutely, guys. Like if you're in a place in your life that you don't need to evict weight and you're happy with where you're at, great. How many? I got 1 minute. Oh, sugar me timbers. I got 1 minute. Okay, so if you're not looking to evict weight, but if you're looking to help people to evict weight, guys, I urge you. I highly recommend you. I don't know what else to tell you, but you got to do To Be Mindset. Like, hands down. If you want to better your life all around with a better relationship with food, better relationship with understanding nutrition and the how and the why behind it, and empower other people, you know, to evict that weight, then you better get on To Be Mindset. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, but you have to. Like, you want to rank up in your business? Who wants to rank up in the business? Drink water. Water first, veggies most, daily weigh-in, journal, everything, guys. Follow the 8 steps. You got to do what you got to do. This here, guys, is the missing piece that this company had for years, okay? I was an emotional eater all of my life, but that's for another live that hopefully Kevin invites me. But anyhow, all right, I think my time is up. I can go on and on and on and on. Yep. I can? My time is up? Oh, damn. All right, guys, so listen. I know you guys are busy, you know, working your business. You got more questions, like tag me under this video here, under this live, and I'll be more than happy to come back here throughout the day and answer your questions. But yeah, this is for everybody. Yeah, I have a lot of energy, and I didn't even take Energizer. Oh, good. All right. Anyone else? Last minute. I think that's it. All right, guys. Cheryl, I'm gonna congratulate you ahead of time for evicting those 100 pounds. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, Cheryl, this is the answer to your prayers, girl. I know you've been praying for this. This is it. This is it. All right. I love you guys. I don't need to know you, but we're Team Beachbody, and I love Team Beachbody. So peace out, and have an amazing, amazing weekend up ahead. And go out there, guys, and just be the change. Be the change. Peace out.